Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to update number 1 in Roulette Pan Collab round 7. I feel like I'm a broken record every single update or intro or whatever I do for these Roulette Pan collabs, but this is truly one of my favorite project pans I've ever gotten the chance to be a part of. This is, I think, my fourth or fifth time doing this. This project was started by Rebecca and Lexi here on YouTube. I love both of their channels linked down below. Both are truly incredible. I love both of their channels so much. They're YouTubers that I know, like, no matter what they post, I'm gonna watch it. Like, truly, it could be like I took the trash out today and I would watch their channels just because I really love both of their personalities. They are both so sweet, both so talented when it comes to creativity and doing makeup. I'm always really inspired by their eyeshadow looks, etc. Both have great Instagram accounts, so highly recommend checking them out, as well as the playlist that'll be linked down below that has everyone else that is participating. I've gained so many YouTube friends through this project and just cheering one another along. I know I personally can't wait to binge watch everyone else's videos the next couple of days. And then there's also a hashtag to follow on Instagram if you're interested. It's hashtag RoulettePanCollab. I know I personally love looking at pictures of makeup pans on Instagram. Other than that, let's just jump into my progress. I actually have 3 products that I will be rolling out, and one product was also a complete bust and fail. So if you're interested, then let's just get started. So if you guys are unfamiliar with this project, essentially we randomly select 6 numbers that correlate to prompts within a spreadsheet. This past update, or this project that we're in right now, Lexi and Rebecca actually created a new spreadsheet with 100 new prompts for us to follow along. So really fun. I'm really excited to select 3 new prompts today. So let's just get into what I selected in the introduction. So the first prompt that I got was a product that starts with the same letter as your first name. My name is Steph. And the product that I selected is this little mini Urban Decay lip gloss in the shade SPL. And I'm not going to take the stopper out of this one. I've decided I don't like to take stoppers out of lip products because they just get so messy, and I literally cannot scrape anything else off of this little guy. So I am calling this one good. I don't know if you'll be able to see right here, but like you can really see inside there. I hope you'll be able to see. So this guy is going to be done. I do really like this gloss formula. There are a few different types within the Urban Decay gloss line. This, I believe, is, I don't know what they call this, Gloss Ultra. This had sparkle in it, and I don't know, or glitter in it. I don't know if I would purchase one with the glitter again. I also own Fireball, and I think that might be it. I own 1 or 2 others from Urban Decay. Fireball also might have a little bit of the glitter or shine. I might try one of their matte ones next, but these are $20, and there are other gloss formulas I like a little bit better than the Urban Decay gloss formula. It's not too sticky. It just has a little bit of that minty sensation, which I've heard is not the greatest for your lips possibly. So even though I also still like Buxom, and clearly they have that minty thing too. But I did finish this off. Long story short, I finished this gloss. Next was a product that I have backups of, and for this was kind of tough because especially I was on a low buy last year, so I've been trying to be better about not having backups of products. But due to all of the mascara I've gotten through, I just feel like you always get free mascara, whether it be in subscription boxes, free samples that they give you, and send out. I just feel like I always have a plethora of mascaras that I have not purchased for myself. So I actually had duplicates of the Ciate London Wonderland mascara. Currently working on this. This is not done by any means. I just have the mini. This is a really wet mascara formula, and I find that it transfers on me kind of bad. So it's not my favorite mascara to use, but I'm going to keep chugging away on this. It makes me want to declutter the backup that I have with this, because this is just not one that I'm really enjoying using. So maybe I can pass it along to my sister, see if she likes it. Maybe it won't transfer on her, but for me, I also just typically prefer a drier mascara formula, and this has not been a favorite of mine. Next up is a product that you've had for way too long, and for that I chose this little itty bitty mini, the Professional Benefit Primer. I don't know how long I've even had this. I don't know when I accumulated this. This was just in like my samples, my makeup samples, and I finally, when I moved, I just recently moved, I put all of my makeup like sample size stuff in my makeup collection so that I could see what I truly had. And with, you know, moving or planning to move, I wanted to see how many like minis I could use up. I wanted to see what I could use up and get out of my collection. So I thought that this would be a really good opportunity to use this, and I have finished this. I do not like this primer. This is a primer, this and the Smashbox blue like pore minimizing primer, they pill on me so bad. No matter what I do, no matter what's on my skin or not on my skin, this pills up on me so bad. So it was not the most fun for me to use this up, but I'm really happy to have used this up and get this out of my collection. I wouldn't be mad if I never ever had to try this or use this primer again. I feel like somehow it's just going to come into my life again, and I do not like this. My fourth prompt was a product that is too pretty to use up, and for this I selected this little mini Glam Glow Glow Starter in the shade Nude Glow. The reason I selected this is I in the past have owned this in like the large tub. I've owned 2 or 3 of them in the past, and I think 3. And it was a product in my collection that I knew I had spent. I think the tubs of this, or the full size of this, cost $55. I knew how much I had spent on it, so I would be very sparing in my amount of use on it. I would purposefully like not use the product because I knew if I used it up, I had liked it a lot, so I was going to purchase another. It was like one of those products. So I eventually grew to not love this as much as I used to. I feel like I wouldn't ever purchase the full size in this again, but I thought that my choosing this was justified. I just had the little mini. I finished this up. I'll squeeze it so you guys can see. It's completely, oh, a little squirt came out. Whoopsies. I guess my hands can be nice and glowy. So I think it's a really beautiful like primer. I don't think it's going to give you any, not primer. I do think it's a really pretty moisturizer. I don't think it's going to offer much for like actual hydration, but it gives the skin a really beautiful glow. Sorry, my self tanner is a hot mess right now. This is where like my Apple Watch sits, and then my hands are like white, and it's a mess. Sorry. This product, oh, beautiful moisturizer, but very expensive for what it is, and I just feel like I don't need it anymore. But this is definitely a product that I used to not use because I thought it was really pretty and I didn't want to use it up and then have to buy it again. So that's my explanation for that. My fifth prompt was your favorite nude, and this could be anything from like a lipstick to a lip gloss to a blush to whatever. And I selected this from Bite Beauty. This is their French Press Lip Gloss in Flat White, which is a really beautiful, cool toned nude lip gloss. There it is right there. And I actually could have selected this for a product you have a backup of, because I was lucky enough to find one remaining in this shade at my Sephora, because Bite Beauty has reformulated all their products so that they are vegan. I don't know if they even re-released these. I thought these may have been limited edition, but I love this shade. It's a beautiful nude gloss. I've had this in many projects before. So my markings used to be on the side and they've worn away. However, when I don't know if you'll be able to see, let me see. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but when I scrape at this, you can definitely see like the windows. So I feel like this maybe has like 1 to 2 more months left of pretty consistent use, and then it will be done. I do want to finish this up, obviously, because I do have a backup, and this one is pretty old in my collection. I got this right around when this first released, but very beautiful gloss. I'm so sad you can't get it anymore. And then my sixth and final prompt was a single eyeshadow. I hate single eyeshadows, you guys. I just never reach for them, never use them. Even when they're in projects, I don't use them. I looked to grab all my products today and I was like, huh, what's my sixth product? Then I looked at my notebook and I was like, oh shoot, a single eyeshadow that I haven't reached for one time. Even though it was in my drawers with my makeup collection. So for my single eyeshadow, I chose this one from Dose of Colors, thinking that it would be an easy one for me to just pair with a lot of neutral looks for work, and I did a great job with that this month. So my goal on this is to hit pan. This is in the shade Shall We Dance, which is actually a really, really pretty, like rose gold shimmer. Really pretty. Really pretty. I didn't reach for it one time. So those were the 6 products that I was working on this past month. Because I did finish up 3 of the products, we are going to be rolling in 3 new products, meaning we're going to select 3 new prompts, which is so exciting. So let me grab my phone and my random number generator. Okay, so I have the Pretty Random app out, and I'm going to randomly generate 3 numbers between 1 and 100. And we get number 94. I'm going to write these down. Number 74 and number 67. 74 and 67. All right, let's pull up the spreadsheet and see what we are going to be working with. Okay, so number 94 is your least expensive eyeshadow palette. I do not feel like working on more eyeshadow. Okay, then number 74 is a product that seems never ending. Oh, great. These are great prompts for me to work on. Oh my goodness. I'm just kidding. Like, it's fun that these are all refreshed, but I feel like I have bad luck when it comes to prompts. And then number 64 is a cool toned. Oh no, sorry, I had 67. Something you're afraid to pan. Great. Great. Well, all right. I'm gonna go grab my products and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have my products, and this actually wasn't as horrifying as I was expecting it to be. So for my least expensive eyeshadow palette, I totally forgot that I have this one from Juvia's Place, which is the Nubian Mini. This was either like $10 or $15. I got this sent in a subscription box, but it definitely is my least expensive palette in my collection. This is what the palette looks like, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to try and pan something in this, or if I want to just give myself a use goal, like an amount of times that I use this eyeshadow palette. So I believe I'm going to give myself the goal of using this palette 20 times. I do have my Pan Those Eyeshadows project that I'm working on, as well as that single shadow I'm doing so well on. So rather than choosing a shade in this palette to pan and giving myself that pressure, I'm just going to try and reach for this 20 times. I think that is a fair goal, a fair number, especially considering I'm trying to cycle through all these other palettes as well. And then it won't give me the pressure to feel like I always have to reach for like the same shade in the palette. I can just have fun. Every time I reach into this, I can choose any of these 6 shades to work on. For a never-ending product, I decided to go with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. This is a, sorry, sometimes it falls out. This is a highlighter that I have been working on in so many separate projects, etc. And still, like, I mean, you probably will be able to see like where I focus my brush on this product, but this truly is a never-ending product. This is also one of the oldest products in my collection, if not the oldest, and I don't think I would ever be able to finish this up. So this is a perfect product for me for a never-ending product, and I believe my goal for this, I'm going to say, is going to be to use this 30 times. I've had this in another project with the goal to use it 30 times. I'm also working on different highlighters in different projects, but I will give myself a usage goal on this as well to use it 30 times. And then for something that I am afraid to pan, I was going to save this product as a roll-in product for my Partners in Cream project pan, but I truly felt like, looking at my makeup collection, this was the best product that I could select for this category or this prompt, and I am selecting my Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand. So this is a kind of like it's a liquid or a cream blush. Here it is swatched right here. It's this beautiful, like, peachy, very glowy blush. And so this project is going to end, let's see, it's March, April, May, June. This project is going to end in June, and I think I can get a ton of use out of this in like a specific, and I think I can get a ton of use out of this in the springtime. I also think I'll use it a ton in the summer, but there are 2 reasons I'm afraid to pan this. One, it's a cream / liquid blush product, which just terrifies me in general. This also is a product that has been disappointed. Like, I was very disappointed in this product. I thought it was going to be something that I didn't feel like it was. I just feel like this blends away into almost nothing and just kind of looks like not a whole lot on the cheeks. I've seen Kathleen Lights use this and it looks beautiful on her, but I cannot get it to work for me. And then the second reason I'm afraid to pan this is because it's another one of those products that cost me a lot of money. So I feel myself not wanting to reach for it that often, almost like a product that's like too pretty to pan. I paid so much money for this. And it's like one of those products that I don't want to use because I know I paid so much for this, even though this isn't a product I would even replace when I finish it. So it's silly for me to not pan this. I should use this up. I should at least get my money's worth out of this. Because it was an expensive product. So this is going to be my 6th and final product that I will be working on for the course of however long. I feel like I might not hit goals the next update. I'm like feeling like I'm not going to be rolling much more in throughout this project, but I am really excited about this update. This was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch this video. Don't forget to check out everyone else who is participating, as well as go subscribe to Lexi and Rebecca if for some reason you have not already. Thanks so much again for supporting my channel, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.